ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores. Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. Thank you so much, and different outlets. Thank you so much for joining on this evening. That is, today, Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday. And let me hold on. Tuesday, 8th. For everybody that is watching, thank you so much. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much, people, for joining on this live feed on this evening. Before I start, I want to clarify something that is really important for our audience to understand. When we're talking about a sensitive topic like it is unaccompanied minors, I will not tolerate derogatory or discriminatory language in my live feeds. This is my decision. It is my decision. It is my platform. And it is my decision to eliminate comments that they are derogatory or discriminatory towards a sensitive situation, which is children. Children, they don't know what is going on. They don't know what their parents are doing or irresponsible parents are doing. They don't know why the parents are taking these decisions to migrate irregularly or in this travesty and journey that is so difficult into another country. They don't know. And I will not tolerate derogatory or discriminatory comments like keep your children at your country, go back to your country, those kind of incompetent and ignorant comments that by this far and by this time, we might understand who is using the migrants and who is using the children and who is providing this irregular migration to the world that is the globalist compact of immigration by the United Nations. I believe that about this time that we have broadcast for more than 3 years, we might understand now that a lot of these children, the majority and entirely these children, are innocent, trafficked, smuggled, and used and recycled. So we need to understand. So please be respectful. If you guys want me to bring these kind of topics, I'm not, one of the conditions is that please be respectful to the live feed. Again, people, how's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. Welcome on this evening. I know that it's kind of late and it's 12:11 in the East Coast, but it's 9:11 over here in the Pacific time. And I'm sorry if I'm coming in a little bit too late. We have been working the whole day. Our colleague Ben Berquam from Real America's Voice News came over here and we did some incredible interviews that you guys are going to be shocked, during next week or this week, possibly this week or next week. We're going to do a little, video compilation of all the interviews and the tragic, situation that is occurring in our country of Mexico, in the parts of Michoacan and Guerrero, which they are taking advantage of the people, and the cartel and the organized crime is kicking out the farmers and the indigenous people and the humble people of the lower class citizens. We are going to do a video and exposing that. Moving forward, who is saying that this is not a crisis? Until this point, who is going to tell me that I live in a border and I've been broadcasting about this situation? Who is going to tell me that this is not a crisis? Who is going to tell me that these kind of situations, and I will press play on this video, people, for everybody that is watching. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining. We're live on Facebook and we're live at YouTube. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link if people want to contribute to our independent reporting and independent media. Thank you so much. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link on Facebook and YouTube, and also our PayPal in the description box. Going back again to the topic, who is going to tell me that after we have seen in El Paso these animals dropping two little girls from the ages, I think that it was 5 and 6, from Ecuador, dropping them like they're pieces of meat to the other side, and found in El Paso. After seeing an infant child thrown at a water raft late at night in McAllen, Texas, passing through a river from Mexico to the United States of America. After we saw a viral video of a migrant child lost in the desert, as multiple kids have been lost in the desert because they have been driven by coyotes, or they have been, taken advantage by these animals. And now, again, people, in our city of Tijuana, that is the neighbor city in the United States, that is the San Isidro port of entry. This wall that you see right there, it is the heat sensor wall. It was made and it was built in the Obama administration. This is the wall that I have multiple times broadcast. This is the second layer of the wall of 3 layers of wall that they are now built. This is a pattern. This is a hall. This is a large pathway that is, between Tijuana and the United States of America. This child, by the age of 5 years of age, it was dropped on the other side of the wall and wandering around like it is a playground in international property of the United States of America with no parents. It is completely catastrophic. To show you how the leftists in the United States of America is saying that this is a challenge. This is a humanitarian crisis, not only in Mexico, in the United States of America, but around the world. More than 21,000 unaccompanied minors are now in detention centers in the United States of America. A lot of them with not their parents, a lot of them with fake parents that they arrived. This is why the End Child Trafficking Act bill needs to be approved by every single United States citizen. Please Google the End Child Trafficking Bill pushed and supported by Marsha Blackburn, Senator Republican by Tennessee. Please read that. A lot of these children are being used to achieve the political asylum. A lot of these children are being used as a fake marriage. A lot of these children are being used to obtain the asylum in the United States of America by adults that they're not their legal parent and legal guardian. A lot of these childs are running away from fear from their country. A lot of these childs are running away from their parents. A lot of these childs are running away from abuse, from sexual abuse. A lot of these childs are running away from fear. Yes, it is a reality whether you like it or not. That is the reality, and stick it in your head. But this, people, when you're seeing this video, it is horrible to see a child running around in U.S. property like this. It is just completely horrible. I will play the video, and after I play the video, I will read the statement of the Border Patrol of what they said about the situation in San Isidro, California. Clip number 141 seconds. Also, this video, you can find it on our YouTube page as Oscar L. Blue. This is the child. And I will pause that video and I will play it again. I don't know if people are, and I am not going to accept justifications that we have a problem over here in the States. We have a problem over here because we have humongous problems over here in Mexico, bigger than the United States. I'm sorry, reality for everybody. But this right here, I don't know how it does not break everybody else's heart. And I don't know how people don't understand that this is a crisis and this is a humanitarian problem. Ultimately, huge problem with kids, child trafficking. But that is not it. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is possibly a Mexican kid. No, she is from Guatemala. And I am not going to elaborate on the story a lot. Why? Because we don't know exactly the information. Is what happened to the parents? Because a lot of people are going to say, where are the parents? They're so irresponsible to leave a child. Stop. Stop, please. Stop. We don't know what exactly happened to the parents. The only thing that we are accurate to know, and it is so sad as I'm going to tell you this, it is extremely sad what I'm going to tell you, is that their parents, her parents, are in the United States of America. They are already in the United States of America. How did that happen? How this Guatemala child ended up alone at the border, ended up alone at the border. How did this child ended up alone at the border without her parents, and how their parents are in the United States and this child is alone? And not only that, this child, it is saying that one of her relatives, another child, another minor, that she is her cousin, that she is 7 years of age. This child is saying that her cousin of 7 years of age, she is in Mexico with an unknown male. Holy cow. My God, people. These are the statements from the United States Border Patrol It says right here, San Isidro, California, United States Border Patrol. San Diego sector agents encountered an unaccompanied 5-year-old child along the border wall on Monday morning. Agents observed a small child being dropped off near the end of the border wall near San Isidro, California at around 10:45 a.m. The young girl then proceeded to walk along the north from the international boundary line along the Tijuana River and into the United States. Agents quickly responded and removed her from the dangerous area. They add, upon questioning, agents determined that the young girl was 5 years of age, Guatemala citizen. Sadly, this is the latest example of how the most vulnerable populations are being exploited for financial gain, quote unquote, said the chief patrol agent, Aaron Hetke. Also, he added, quote unquote, thankfully, our agents encountered this child before any harm could befall to her. They added, agents transported the young girl to a nearby border patrol station for processing, where she was screened by medical staff and determined to be in sound health. The child said her parents were in the United States of America, but did not have any contact information from them. Oh my God. And also said, the child also said that her 7-year-old cousin remained in Mexico with an unknown male. Agents notified both the Mexican and Guatemalan consulates, as well as the Health and Human Services. Oh my God. 5 years of age. No parents. Her parents in the United States of America. Her cousin, 7 years of age, from Guatemala also, in Mexico, with an unknown male. And you got a president in the United States of America which is saying there's no crisis at the border. Everything is controlled at the border. There's nothing happening at the border. You got leftist organizations saying Oscar Blue does not have no heart. He is not caring for the exposure and the sensitivity of this decision, of this exposure. And also, you got the leftists like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, that she was a total advocate for child abuse in the Trump administration, going to El Paso, Texas, and saying that all the kids were drinking water out of toilets and faucets. But now you don't see her say squat about this video. Where are you to all you Congress women that you were advocating for child abuse and child trafficking and stop the abuse on an administration? Supposedly that it was done under the Trump administration. What's going on right here? I don't see you right here running to her arms and saying, let me rescue you. Let me help you right now, because I don't know where you coming from. I don't know your journey. I don't know where are your parents. Where are you, Alexandria Ocasio, telling their parents how irresponsible you are? Where are you right now saying that there's no child trafficking, that there's no child abuse, that the unaccompanied minors are not suffering and they are only suffering in the United States of America? Why you're not saying the truth about this? Look at this. She probably thinks, poor child, she probably thinks that this is a playground, running. Oh my God, the trauma that she's going to suffer all her life. Left alone with a coyote in an empty territory in an international border. where she's running for help, possibly afraid for her life. Do you see these Democrats right now saying something about this? Do you see these leftists saying something about this? Do you see them, people? This is why, to every American and United States citizen, please Google this that I am about to tell you. There is a way to do something about this. It is called the End Child Trafficking Bill Act now. This End Child Trafficking Bill Act, it is pushed by Marsha Blackburn and also Matt Gaetz, Republicans. Marsha Blackburn, senator from Tennessee. And this End Child Trafficking Bill Act practically says that if an adult it is traveling with an unaccompanied minor, which is not his, and is saying that it is his, and it is denying for a DNA test, and also to show proper documentation that it is his, if he doesn't show it, and if it is negative, it will end up 10 years in the federal system, punishable up to 10 years. This is what it needs to be done. That is what you need to do. Call your local authorities. Call your local offices. Call your local, your local representatives. Call your local GOP. And Child Trafficking Act now will help this to end. This needs to stop. And if it stops right here at the border, it can ricochet. It can have a domino effect in Mexico. And these animals can stop doing this. This is vicious, man. So, for people that are watching right now, and we're having a decent conversation late at night right now, for almost the 400 of you that we have in YouTube, and also we have in Facebook, to all of you, I will ask a question. Is this a crisis or not? When are they going to realize that this is not creating hysteria at the border to damage the Biden administration and to attack the philanthropist George Soros? You only care about that? You only care about damaging the image of Joe Biden and the Democratic Party and George Soros? That means that you don't care about this child. That means that you don't care about this situation. That means that you don't care actually nothing about stopping child trafficking and stopping this abuse on child and on migrants and on kids. These leftists, liberals, and also activists, and also traffickers, these people, they don't care. Absolutely. They only care about the profit. They only care about their agenda. Pushing their narrative to say, oh no, it was all because of Trump. It was all because of the Republicans. It was all because of the right-wing media. It's all because of them. No, this has nothing to do with Republican. It has nothing to do with Democrat. If you had a heart, and if you saw the reality of this, and if you are conscious in your head, you will actually think, I don't care if I'm a Democrat or a Republican or a liberal or an independent or a classical liberal or whatever. This is wrong. This needs to stop. This ultimately needs to stop. So I will do as much as I can as an American citizen, not a Republican, not a Democrat, not a liberal, but as an American citizen, I will do as much as I can to stop this, because this is inhuman. Somebody's asking again, how do we stop this? I just told you. There's a bill that is called the End Child Trafficking Bill Act now. Again, if you're just joining the live feed, go and Google that. It is called the End Child Trafficking Bill Act now. Pushed by Senator Republican Marsha Blackburn. She's in Tennessee. Google that, please. Google that. It starts in the greatest country that can exist in the world. The most powerful capitalist country that can exist in the world, it is the United States of America. So if it is the most powerful country that exists in the world, and if it is the leader of the world, and if it is the country that it needs to be respected with immigration laws, with law and order and everything, the United States needs to act on that bill that is called the End Child Trafficking Bill Act now. They need to start with the example to say, this is punishable, this is going to be done, and whoever abuses children, and whoever abuses child, and whoever creates a fake marriage or a fake matrimony and tries to cheat on a loophole to achieve the asylum, abusing a child, it is punishable up to 10 years in prison. It's going to be federal prison for you. Punishable. For you to understand that this is wrong. That is the way. Have you guys heard what President Yamate of Guatemala said? Did you guys hear what he said? He said, he said to the interviewer last night, as Kamala Harris visited Guatemala, and he said to I think it was ABC reporter, journalist, he said, so you're telling me, President Yamate, that you're relying on Kamala Harris. You're relying on Kamala Harris to do something to the traffickers. And President Yamate of Guatemala said, yes, I'm relying on her. Because over here, the sentence for a trafficker and a child trafficker or a coyote, it is only 5 years in prison. So listen to Yamate. The president of Guatemala is thinking more in the guidelines on punishing these people with 10 years and plus. So he's saying, if the United States of America can punish these people with 10 years and plus of prison, I will extradite all these criminals to the country that they are profiting of, that is the United States of America. This is the Guatemala president. It's not Kamala. It's not Biden. This is the Guatemala president who's saying this. And you got individuals in the United States of America, the leftist agenda, that they want to eliminate the terminology illegal so they can eliminate the illegal entry that is a federal crime. Holy cow, it is upside down the world with people. People in Guatemala who are advocating to this to stop, this enormous child trafficking to stop, but you got the leftists in the United States of America, the communist left, because not even the Democrat, the terminology for them is communist left. So you got the communist left in the United States of America who they're saying, oh, we need to eliminate the term illegal alien. It is so offensive, it is so oppressive, and it is so racist. Amazing. This is unbelievable, people. End Child Trafficking Bill Act now. Pushed by Marsha Blackburn, senator from Tennessee. Great woman. She's wearing the pants right now to push that. Call your local representatives. Call your local GOP and ask them what you can do and what kind of letter you can write. So you can provide this kind of information to all your family members and friends. And you got this woman that she visited Guatemala. What is going on with these people, man? What is going on with these people? Holy cow, I don't understand. Do you guys remember the statement of Joe Biden against Donald Trump? I wish I had that clip. I'm going to get it. Do you guys remember that debate when Joe Biden said, I'm going to create a better pathway for migrants? Do you guys remember that? that he was consistent and consistent. Joe Biden was saying, I'm going to create a better pathway for migrants, for people to come over here. And I'm going to let in 125,000 every year, 300 per day. Remember when he said that? And everybody was, yay, Biden is going to be the savior. Jay Biden is going to help us. Jay Biden is going to create a better pathway. Has the better pathway been created? Migrating to a sea, migrating to a mountain, migrating through a lake, migrating through a desert. A kid left alone, like right now that I've shown you, in the port of San Isidro, running around a 5-year-old unaccompanied minor. Is that a better pathway? And then later on, all of a sudden, they changed their mind. And they started saying, no, 125,000 is too much. Let's change it again to the Trump policy that it was 15,000. And all the leftist organizations and NGOs were like, hey, what are you doing? You told us 125,000? How can you? You promise. So they changed it to 62,500. That is half of 125,000. And now they were criticizing President Trump because he was militarizing Mexico with a 5% tariff. He pressured AMLO to militarize Mexico with 15,000 of the National Guard. And Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi and Alexandria Ocasio, Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar and Gavin Newsom and all shifty and everybody. Oh my God, Donald Trump is so racist. He's such a narcissist. Misogynist. He's the worst. But all of a sudden, now that Joe Biden is president, he tells Jen Psaki to go on a press conference and to say, I want to militarize Honduras with 7,500 of the National Guard. I want to militarize Guatemala with 1,500 of the National Guard. I want to militarize Mexico with 28,000 of the National Guard. Everything changed. What happened? I thought that you were going to create a better pathway for migrants. Aren't you going to create a better pathway for migrants? Kamala Harris visited Guatemala and she visited President Giammattei. But one of the highlights of this, according to this article by NPR that it was released on June 7, says Kamala Harris tells Guatemalans not to migrate to the United States of America. Hold on a minute. You told them that you were going to create a better pathway. Are you going to help them or not? Do you see how this lie to make the past president look like a racist, misogynist, narcissist, all that? It was a strategy for them to pander to the Latino community and to Hispanic community, for them to believe that they were going to help them. But now, reality check, backstab immediately. And now you got Kamala Harris, as she said, I'm going to Guatemala to help and to try to create a better relationship and all that. And the first thing is that, do not come. Where's your better pathway? Where is the better pathway? So this is the speech that she gave. The article says Vice President Harris, in her first foreign trip since taking office, had a direct message for Guatemalan thinking of migrating to the United States. Quote unquote, do not come. Oh my God, the leftists right now are dying with this. Speaking at news conference Monday after meeting with Guatemalan President Alejandro Giammattei, Harris said to the Biden administration wants to help Guatemalans to find hope at home. What happened to the better pathway? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Que ibas a crear un mejor camino y que la jodida? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Ya te olvidó? You forgot about it, huh? You forgot about that speech, I'm going to create a better pathway? You forgot about it? I think you forgot. And then she says, I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come. 2 times she quoted, do not come. 2 times she quoted. And she added, quote unquote, the United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border. What the hell is going on, Dan? Can the leftist organizations tell me what's going on? Oh, you know what? With this speech, you're not getting the 4 billion. How, NGOs? Damn it. You are so mad right now. Oh my God. You're missing on the 4 billion. I'm so sorry. So what was it? Are you going to create a better pathway or not? Isn't it unbelievable how they changed their mind just for their political gain and just narrative? It is just unbelievable how people. Not only that, Vice President Harris also got a clear message, and this is viral. Everybody knows these pictures now. They went viral all over the place. And this is how people receive her in Guatemala. I imagine her, driving in Guatemala. I imagine her. This is a banner. I'll simulate right now, but this is a banner that says, Kamala, they're lying. Kamala, it says, te mienten. They're lying to you. There's corruption. There's political prisoners. There's no food. There's crimes of hate. There's a lot of killings of women. There's child exploitation. There's unemployment. There's poverty. Guatemala is a state of the narco state, just a cartel state. That is why there's migration. They are lying to you. And then there's another one. I think this is. Imagine her arriving to Guatemala. Her arriving to Guatemala and arriving, on the, what is it they call the Air Force One? Air Force One airplane. I think it is called the Air Force One airplane, right? Imagine her arriving to Guatemala in her Air Force One, plane. Oh, Mrs. Vice President Harris, the automobile is ready for you. Thank you, John. Thank you. Let me get into it. Just open the door, please. Yeah, thank you. Drive, Domingo, to the presidential palace, please. Okay, so I was telling you, we should get a nice fish. I think nice fish fillet, something like that. You want to eat fish? They say that the minerals. And oh my God, the fish over here in Guatemala, they're saying, yeah, it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Guatemala is so gorgeous. It's full with minerals, and we can implement a lot of hotels over here. Vice President Harris, I know, they're saying it's beautiful, and all of a sudden, and all of a sudden, you see here. Oh my God, all of a sudden you see Kamala go home. So this is a banner of her, saying Kamala go home. And this is another one. I think this is another one. It says Kamala Trump won. Oh, this is phenomenal. Oh my God, this is a huge embarrassment. This must have been a huge embarrassment. Must have been a huge embarrassment. So after this, she decides to go to another country. And she decides to visit, our country of Mexico. With a silent S. So she visited Mexico. Here is with our communistic, incompetent president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador. So I want to ask something right here. So this guy is not wearing a mask, and you see Kamala Harris wearing a mask. So clearly we have a problem right here. Clearly we have a kind of like a problem. We have a communication problem right here. Something's not right. We got a problem. We got a little bit of a problem. And she's wearing double mask. No, she's only wearing one. I think so. But I think that we have a problem right here. And even President John Matei told him, like, hey, she forgot to put the mask on and she's putting it on and she's not putting it on. But this is like, even NAMBLA is like, hey. And then Kamala is like, hey, but I'm wearing a masky. Kind of like, what's going on? There's no social distance. You don't even know where the Mexican president has been at. You don't even know if he's been eating, tacos at the corner with Juan, the famous Juan tacos. And over there, nobody wears a mask, but Kamala is over there, just having a really great time. You know what I mean? Where is the 6 feet distance? Where is it? Social distance. Oh, no, President AMLO is vaccinated already. I thought that, according to the World Health Organization, it does not matter if you're already vaccinated, you got to wear a mask. Those are kind of like the regulations, right? And she's already been vaxxed also. So what the hell's going on? I might wear it just for precaution. Let me wear the masky. So according, this woman visited Mexico. She visited Guatemala. It must be nice to go and visit this, right? To go and visit the governmental palace and to go and visit all the beautiful places. Oh, Miss Kamala, Mr. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, Vice President Kamala Harris. Kamala, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Come on. Come into my dictator palace. We're going to sit down with gold plates. Eat. What steak do you want? Do you want Mexican buffalo? Oh, do you have Mexican buffalo? Yeah, take the mask off, Kamala. It doesn't matter. Nobody's watching. Okay, damn it. Thank you so much. Have you gone to Guatemala? I heard that you went to Guatemala. Yes, I went to Guatemala. You saw the border? Who the hell is going to go to the border? I just went over there and signed some paperwork and I'm off. So are you going to the border right here to watch in Tapachula where there's a catastrophe of a border? Oh, no, I'm probably just going to eat some buffalo right here with you. It must be nice, huh? These meetings that they're having, they must be really nice. Where they don't go exactly where the problem is at. So this man is receiving Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris of the United States of America, but this man has a humongous problem of insecurity and cartel where they are taking over the land in Michoacan and Guerrero, and people are leaving their homes because the cartel is dropping C4 explosives on drones. And they're attacking their homes and they are bribing them, exploiting them, blackmailing them. And our people are leaving their homes and they don't want to leave their homes. But this guy is celebrating with Kamala. And Kamala is visiting Guatemala, but she didn't even go to the border in Guatemala where I have gone through 3 times and passed 3 times to Tapachula in Guatemala. But she never has gone over there. She didn't go over there to visit the migrants. Now, I will just say, do not come. Do not come. Do it on the airplane, Kamala. Just go on the airplane just a little bit from there and just like wave. Hey, I'm going to create a better pathway. No. You did not even visit the border of Tapachula when you got more than 15,000 migrants from Haiti waiting for your response. You did not even visit the border of Tapachula, the border of Guatemala. And if you visited our country of Mexico, but have you visited the borders of Mexico? How the catastrophe that is happening in Tamaulipas, Reynosa, Matamoros, Nuevo León, Piedras Negras, Coahuila, Sonora, Chihuahua, my God, in Juárez, Baja California, right here, Tijuana, Mexicali, Tecate. Oh no, that was when President Trump walked on the wall, huh? That is so tacky, like him walking on the wall and then like putting a plate. So racist, so offensive, so oppressive. Oh my God, inadmissible. Oh my God, I don't want to feel that. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I feel so, it's taking me over. It's taking over my rights. Oh my God, it's taking everything over. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Right? But you're having dinner with a guy that has been around the whole country of Mexico with God knows who. You with a mask and him without a mask. Talk about our incompetent president. What an example to the world, right? The hell? Who cares? We wear a mask or no. So, what is her visit to Guatemala and Mexico? Was it relevant? Was it important? Did they resolve something? Did they resolve something? They said that they were going to give money to Mexico to attack the poverty and to also create a better infrastructure and jobs for Mexico. I don't know how many millions of dollars out of the taxpayers of the United States of America she is giving to Mexico for the low class labor over here. Don't get mad, U.S. citizens. Just don't get mad. That's a beautiful agreement. Meanwhile, we have a cartel problem, humongous insecurity problem with more than 85,000 murders in the first year of our incompetent president. We got 5 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquents in the world, and they are from Mexico. 19 on the top 50. Again, I will say these statistics and people are tired of them, but I don't care. I'm just going to say them. Number 1 for cartel activity in the world. Number 2 for child trafficking in Latin America. Number 2 for killings of women in Latin America. Number 4 for human smuggling in Latin America. And number 5 for clandestine bearings in Latin America. 1.2 million kids abandoned in our country, 60 million in poverty, 28 million in critical condition, 68 million without medical care. -1 on economical increase, -4 on the gross domestic product. Thousands of jobs lost. Also, you bought a refinery, you build a baseball field, and you're selling a next presidential plane. My God, we got the best. You are the best. Look at their faces. Look at Kamala. Did they resolve something? In front of the people? No. Behind closed doors? Probably they did. Probably they did something. Probably they did not. Probably they did not even give a. Probably they were dancing the boogie. You know? Let's celebrate, Kamala. Let me bring the mariachi. But did she actually travel to ground zero where the problem is? Dictators act like that. Dictators, they don't mess with el pueblo. Dictators, they don't touch the other people. Dictators, they are over here. The poor people are over there. Dictators, they just like dictators, they don't care. Did she visited ground zero? Did she visited the border? Did she give a solution other than lied to the people saying, I'm going to create a better pathway, and then say, don't come? How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining this late. We got almost 500 people. Thank you so much for listening to me. God bless every single one of you. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to support my independent reporting and independent media, buy me a coffee is on top of the link. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining tonight and listening to me. If you guys like to contribute to our independent media, you got it right there. God bless you guys. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him on every platform that exists until every planet. He has platforms all over the place. Also, you can follow Ben Berquam of Real America's Voice News. Download the app at Roku.com. Real America's Voice News, the voice of the people. Also, follow Will Johnson at Unite America First in his platform at YouTube that is called Let's Talk About It. Follow him. Also, follow Miss Sarah Carter of Fox News. And also, you can follow me as Oscar L. Blue. You can follow me at, Rumble. Also, Instagram. Also, Telegram. Also, you can follow me at Facebook. And also, you can you can follow me at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I don't know if I'm forgetting one, man. I don't know if I'm forgetting one, but I think I'm not forgetting one. Is that all? I think that's all. I think I believe that's all. Let me just check. I believe that's all. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. You can follow me on all those platforms that you guys want. So thank you so much. There's some people that they contributed to our Buy Me a Coffee, and I will read your comments right now real quick. As I do every Friday, an appreciation show for every supporter. You can follow me also at Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a platform, people. You can be supporters right there. And ultimately, Buy Me a Coffee is going to upgrade to do podcasts. So I will be doing podcasts in Buy Me a Coffee for supporters also. Ultimately, it's a good platform. So I'm going to read your comments. Thank you so much to Anonymous. Says, thank you, Oscar, for always bringing the truth and passion. Thank you so much. Also, Miss Cindy, thank you so much. Love your YouTube channel. Keep speaking the truth. Don't be afraid. Stand up for what is right. Thank you so much. It's people like you that, maintain us to keep spreading the news. Miss Joy Sydney, thank you for all you do. I appreciate you every day for your hard work. God bless you, Blue. Thank you so much, Joy. And Miss Patricia, also thank you, Oscar, for your unbiased reporting. Oh, God bless your heart. Thank you so much. Also, Miss Maryland says, I can't thank you enough for the excellent reporting and all of your hard work. Oh, my God. Thank you for all the comments. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see each other tomorrow at another show as we are going to talk about different topics that, are related. Stay tuned for, more interviews that I am going to bring up at the catastrophe that is occurring in our country of Mexico in the parts of Michoacan and Guerrero. There is a problem over there. Also, we are going to talk to more to the Venezuelan citizens to talk to us about communism and socialism. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. Viva Mexico, and God bless the United States of America.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.